Hello, brand owner. I'm Elijah Delport, and we're doing another brand breakdown today. This is number 16. Today, we've got Nguyen from our Streetwear 365 community who's tried to throw a spanner in the works. He said, this one's a hard one because they only post about product. Now, if you've been with me or heard me speak for any amount of time, you'd know I love the brands that I love the brands that are marketing agencies before that just happen to be clothing brands. They're marketing agencies that just happen to be clothing brands. What I mean by that is that they sell an idea before they sell their product, and a lot of their content's like that. Now, this one apparently is not like that. So let's have a look. Let's break down the reason why I believe they've hit it off so well, because at the moment, I have no idea. So let's have a look and see what gold we can find here. So clearly, 54,000 followers. It's pretty good. Let's have a look at their website as well, because it might give us some clues. I always like looking for this kind of stuff. They have got some cool designs, I will say that. Archive. What's this? Spectre Hank. Got him. Info. Is a research and production worker cooperative promoting access to ideas and activating ecologies of knowledge is essential for our projects. We value visual language. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm left scratching my head on this one. I'm not going to lie. Nguyen, you've thrown a spanner in the works, and maybe it's worked. Maybe it's worked. I will say this. It's that sometimes there are two types of... I like to think of clothing brands. There's two types, right? There is the designer brand owners, and there's the business people brand owners. And the designer brand owner... Well, so let me start with the business people. The business people are primarily marketing. So they'll throw a logo on a t-shirt, and it's less about the product and it's more about what the product stands for. And so they'll focus on marketing. And some examples of that are Nike, Adidas, and Supreme. Oh, some people might be a bit icky when I say that. But in my opinion, that's the truth. They are marketing-based brands. That is where they get them. But however, there's another type of brand that they are fueled by designers. As in, that is the passion of the brand owner. They just want to design really freaking great stuff. And you know what? Sometimes it works. And I think this is a case of that, because as you can see, they post nothing here apart from their garments and maybe some things to do with it. But sometimes someone is able to create a product that's so good that it just spreads like wildfire. And I think that's the case here. Now, my caution is, first of all, the thing that I notice is that most brands try to take the route that Boot Boyz Biz does. However, most brands shouldn't, because most brands cannot design like these guys can, right? And I don't really care what you say or how long you've been doing designing for. If it doesn't pop off like these guys, you clearly cannot design like they can. I know I certainly can't. And that's okay. That's why I always say I think it's easier to take the marketing route than the designer route like Boot Boyz Biz has. Because as a marketer, you don't necessarily have to create the best garment in the world. You just have to differentiate yourself by who you're selling it to and what is the meaning behind the garment. Whereas these guys, they don't have to have any meaning. They just create cool clothes. Right? But if you're creating cool clothes, it better be just cooler than everything else. And this is pretty cool. And it's clear that someone has spent a long time designing, coming up with the branding behind what they're doing, like brand colors and aesthetic and fonts and all of these kind of things. Most people aren't willing to put in that kind of work. So that's why I suggest against this. That's why I suggest going just like the Nike route, where, they have changed their entire profile picture. Whatever. That's why I suggest going this route. Like, look at these guys. They are just, they're selling the idea here. This has nothing to do with the product. And then when they do post products, it's just like Look, yeah, it's cool, but it's not special. Like, let's be honest. This hoodie is not special. They put text on a hoodie. Right? They put text on a hoodie. It's screen printed, probably. You know, it's like, so people aren't buying the garment, people are buying into the idea. Nike just happens to be selling the garments. So, look, this is a great route. There's nothing else to it, from what I can see anyway. There's no special social media strategy here. They just post amazing stuff. People love it. People share it. Also, you're probably not going to be successful doing what these guys do, because you have to be a very certain type of person, making very particular kind of designs to be able to pull this off well. So I think it's risky. Don't do it. But well, well done, Boot Boyz Biz, and I think this is a great brand. So if you're not already in the Streetwear 365 community, I think now's the day to join. We've got 64 streetwear entrepreneurs here that are motivated, that are making it happen. I post things in here every day, helping you turn your passion into a career. And look, the best part is Classroom, Streetwear 365 Masterclass Lite. There is a whole week in here of content, a whole module of 8 videos that you can start consuming about giving crazy value, branding, writing your story, filming your story, how to make more money. It's heaps of stuff in here. It's going to help you level up your brand. Okay, if you would like me to review your brand and break it down in the next video, just leave a comment. Let me know what your Instagram handle is, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. All right, I'm Elijah Delport, and I will see you for another brand breakdown.